Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you something. What if I told you that becoming a millionaire is not about luck, talent, or even working harder than everyone else? What if I told you it's about a set of principles, strategies, and decisions that anyone can apply? The success begins long before the money arrives. It starts in the mind, in the beliefs we hold about ourselves, our potential, and our ability to create wealth. People often assume that becoming a millionaire is purely about external factors, working harder, finding the right opportunities, or getting lucky. But the truth is, before wealth ever manifests in the bank account, it is first built in the way we think, act, and perceive the world around us. The difference between those who struggle financially and those who thrive often comes down to mindset. Wealthy individuals don't just think about money differently, they think about problems, opportunities, and risk differently. Where some see obstacles, they see possibilities. Where some see failure, they see a lesson. This shift in thinking is what separates those who remain stuck from those who rise. One of the most powerful mental shifts is moving from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset. A scarcity mindset sees the world as a place of limited resources. It tells people that money is hard to come by, that success is reserved for the lucky few, and that opportunities are rare. This belief system keeps people trapped in survival mode, always playing defense, never taking risks, and constantly fearing loss. On the other hand, an abundance mindset recognizes that wealth is not finite, it can be created. There are unlimited opportunities to build, grow, and expand. When people embrace this way of thinking, they begin to take bold actions, seek solutions, and create value rather than simply trying to conserve what they have. Another critical shift is developing a growth mindset. Many people believe their abilities, intelligence, and financial status are fixed. They assume they are either good with money or not, that they are destined to struggle, or that they simply aren't meant to be wealthy. But a growth mindset challenges that assumption. It states that skills can be learned, intelligence can be developed, and financial success is a result of consistent effort and learning. When individuals adopt this perspective, they stop fearing failure and start seeing it as a stepping stone. Every setback becomes a lesson. Every mistake becomes an opportunity to improve. And every obstacle becomes a challenge to overcome. The language people use also plays a crucial role in shaping their financial destiny. Words have power, and the way individuals talk about money reflects their deeper beliefs. Statements like, "I can't afford it," reinforce a sense of helplessness and limitation, while questions like, "How can I afford it?" open up creativity and problem solving. The wealthy understand this distinction. They don't accept limitations, they challenge them. Instead of saying, "I don't have the money," they look for ways to generate income, cut unnecessary expenses, or invest in assets that will bring future returns. Beyond mindset, habits play a defining role in financial success. Wealth is often a reflection of small, consistent choices made over time. Millionaires are not necessarily the people who make the most money, but the ones who manage it best. They understand that success isn't about a single windfall, it's about disciplined actions repeated daily. They read, they learn, they invest, and they make strategic decisions with their finances. Meanwhile, those who struggle often fall into patterns of impulsive spending, avoiding financial education, and making decisions based on short-term gratification rather than long-term growth. Surroundings also influence financial mindset. The people individuals associate with shape their beliefs, attitudes, and expectations. If someone spends time around people who constantly complain about money, blame external factors for their financial struggles, and believe success is unattainable, they will absorb those same limiting beliefs. But if they surround themselves with people who think big, set ambitious goals, and view money as a tool for growth and impact, their own mindset will shift. Success leaves clues, and the easiest way to adopt a millionaire mindset is to learn from those who have already achieved it. Ultimately, financial success is not about luck, intelligence, or circumstances. It's about how a person thinks. The journey from zero to millionaire is first an internal transformation. Once the mind believes wealth is possible, the actions will follow and the results will inevitably come. Wealth, when pursued for its own sake, often leads to emptiness, stress, and a never-ending chase for more. But when wealth is driven by purpose, it becomes a tool for impact, fulfillment, and meaningful success. Money should never be the goal. Instead, it should be seen as a byproduct of solving problems, creating value, and making a difference. The most successful and fulfilled individuals are those who focus on how they can serve others, not just how they can accumulate wealth. The foundation of purpose-driven wealth begins with identifying a mission greater than financial gain. Many people spend their lives chasing money, believing that once they have enough, they will finally be happy. But time and time again, we see that those who acquire wealth without a deeper sense of purpose often feel unfulfilled. On the other hand, those who align their financial goals with a greater mission, whether it's innovation, improving lives, or making the world a better place, experience a different kind of success. They wake up excited, they push through challenges with resilience, and they build legacies that extend far beyond their bank accounts. The most financially successful individuals in history did not set out to get rich. They set out to solve problems. Steve Jobs didn't obsess over making money. He was driven by the vision of revolutionizing technology. Elon Musk doesn't wake up every morning thinking about his net worth. He is focused on pushing humanity forward. Jeff Bezos didn't build Amazon just to be wealthy. He wanted to create the most customer-centric company in the world. The wealth these individuals accumulated was a natural result of the immense value they created. Purpose-driven wealth is built on the idea that money follows value. The more problems a person solves, the more they are rewarded. A doctor who saves lives, an entrepreneur who creates jobs, an author who inspires millions. These individuals accumulate wealth not because they chase it, but because they focus on impact. The market rewards those who provide solutions. The bigger the problem solved, the greater the financial return. This is why purpose-driven wealth is more sustainable than wealth built on greed. When money is the sole focus, people often take shortcuts, engage in unethical practices, or make decisions that offer short-term gains but lead to long-term consequences. But when wealth is rooted in purpose, it stands the test of time. Businesses that prioritize value and service over pure profit tend to survive economic downturns, adapt to change, and maintain customer loyalty. Another critical aspect of purpose-driven wealth is passion. When people align their financial goals with what they truly care about, they are more likely to stay committed even when challenges arise. Money alone is not enough to keep someone going through setbacks, failures, and obstacles, but a strong purpose fuels perseverance. It turns obstacles into stepping stones and failures into lessons. This is why those who build wealth through purpose often find the journey as rewarding as the destination. True financial success is not just about accumulation, it's about contribution. The wealthiest individuals understand that money is a tool for greater impact. Philanthropy, investments in innovation, and the creation of opportunities for others are all ways in which purpose-driven wealth transforms lives beyond the individual. When wealth is earned through value creation, it becomes a force for good, fueling positive change in communities and industries. At its core, the pursuit of money alone leads to a dead end. The pursuit of purpose, however, creates a cycle of impact, fulfillment, and financial success. The secret to lasting wealth is not in chasing money, but in chasing meaning. Because when value is created, money always follows. Success is not determined by talent, intelligence, or luck alone. It is largely shaped by the ability to delay gratification, the discipline to forego immediate pleasure in exchange for greater rewards in the future. Millionaires understand this principle deeply. They don't chase quick wins or instant rewards. Instead, they build systems that compound over time, turning small, consistent sacrifices into massive long-term gains. This mindset separates those who achieve lasting wealth from those who struggle financially. The modern world is built on instant gratification. With a click of a button, people can order food, stream entertainment, or make impulse purchases. This constant access to quick rewards has conditioned many to expect immediate results in every aspect of life, including finances. But wealth creation does not work that way. Those who accumulate significant financial success are those who resist the temptation of short-term pleasures and instead invest their time, energy, and resources into long-term value creation. One of the clearest examples of delayed gratification is saving and investing. Many people spend their entire paycheck on things that bring immediate satisfaction: expensive clothes, luxury items, unnecessary gadgets. But millionaires think differently. They understand that every dollar spent today is a dollar that could have been invested to multiply over time. They prioritize investing in assets that generate income, whether it's stocks, real estate, or businesses. By delaying unnecessary spending now, they create a future where money works for them rather than them working for money. This principle extends beyond finances. Delayed gratification applies to skill development, business growth, and career advancement. Those who achieve extraordinary success are those willing to put in years of effort before seeing significant rewards. Athletes train for thousands of hours before they ever win a championship. Entrepreneurs spend years building businesses before they see real profits. Artists, writers, and musicians dedicate themselves to mastery long before they achieve recognition. Success in any field follows the same pattern: sacrifice today for exponential rewards tomorrow. Another critical aspect of delayed gratification is resisting lifestyle inflation. Many people increase their spending as soon as they start earning more, upgrading to a bigger house, a fancier car, or a more expensive lifestyle. But true wealth builders avoid this trap. Instead of spending more as they earn more, they reinvest their income into wealth-building opportunities. This is why many millionaires live below their means in their early years. They understand that the real reward comes later, when their investments and businesses have grown to a level that provides financial freedom. Patience is at the core of delayed gratification. The most successful individuals do not expect overnight results. They know that compounding, whether in wealth, knowledge, or skills, takes time. They stay committed to the process even when progress seems slow. This long-term perspective gives them the discipline to stick with their goals while others give up too soon. The stock market rewards those who hold investments for years, not those who trade impulsively. Businesses that focus on steady growth last longer than those chasing short-term profits. Relationships, health, and personal development all benefit from the same principle: small, consistent efforts leading to massive, life-changing outcomes. The ability to delay gratification is a competitive advantage. Most people seek immediate pleasure, whether it's spending recklessly, quitting when things get hard, or expecting quick success. Those who master patience and discipline position themselves ahead of the majority. They understand that true success is not about short-term wins, but about building something that stands the test of time. By making small sacrifices today, they create a future where success is not just achieved, but sustained. Hard work is often praised as the key to success, but hard work alone is not enough to create lasting wealth. Many people work long hours, sacrifice sleep, and push themselves to the limit, yet they never achieve financial freedom. The truth is, the most successful individuals do not rely solely on their own efforts. They understand the power of leverage, using other people's time, money, and skills to multiply their results. This principle is what separates those who struggle from those who build empires. Leverage is the secret ingredient behind every major success story. No billionaire built their fortune alone. They surrounded themselves with smart people, utilized resources beyond their own, and created systems that allowed them to scale their efforts. Without leverage, a person is limited to their own 24 hours in a day, their own knowledge, and their own financial resources. But with leverage, possibilities expand infinitely. One of the most powerful forms of leverage is using other people's time. Wealthy individuals do not try to do everything themselves. They understand that time is their most valuable asset, so they delegate tasks that do not require their direct attention. Instead of focusing on repetitive tasks, they hire employees, outsource work, and build teams. This allows them to focus on high-value activities such as strategy, innovation, and leadership. Business owners who attempt to do everything alone eventually hit a ceiling, but those who build a team create a structure that can grow beyond their personal capacity. Money is another essential form of leverage. Many people believe they need to save every dollar and only invest what they personally earn. While financial discipline is important, wealth is built by leveraging other people's money. This is why businesses seek investors, real estate investors use loans to buy properties, and entrepreneurs take calculated risks with borrowed capital. Using other people's money wisely allows for exponential growth that would not be possible through personal savings alone. The key is to invest in income-generating assets that provide returns greater than the cost of borrowing. Another critical form of leverage is other people's skills and expertise. No one can be an expert in everything, and trying to do so is a recipe for slow progress. The most successful individuals surround themselves with people who complement their weaknesses. They partner with those who have specialized knowledge, hire experts, and seek mentors who can guide them through challenges. This not only accelerates growth, but also reduces costly mistakes. By leveraging the intelligence and experience of others, they achieve success faster and more efficiently than they ever could on their own. Technology is another powerful tool for leverage. In today's world, automation, artificial intelligence, and digital platforms allow businesses to scale with minimal effort. Entrepreneurs leverage social media to reach millions without spending millions. Software automates repetitive processes, freeing up time for strategic work. Online courses, digital products, and subscription-based models create passive income streams that generate revenue long after the initial effort is made. Those who embrace technology as a form of leverage unlock unlimited potential for growth. The ability to leverage relationships is equally important. The right network can open doors that would otherwise remain closed. Successful people invest time in building relationships with mentors, investors, business partners, and like-minded individuals who share their vision. Opportunities often come not from working harder, but from knowing the right people. This is why networking is not just a social activity, it is a strategic tool for success. Nab, you're a networking king. Hard work is valuable, but without leverage, it has limits. Those who rely only on their own efforts can only achieve so much. But those who understand the power of leveraging time, money, skills, technology, and relationships multiply their results and create wealth at an entirely different level. Instead of simply working harder, they work smarter, ensuring that every effort they make is amplified through the power of leverage. Success is rarely achieved in isolation. The people we surround ourselves with have a profound impact on our mindset, decisions, and opportunities. Wealth is not just built through hard work and strategy, it is also shaped by the relationships we cultivate. The right connections open doors that talent and money alone cannot. Those who understand this principle make it a priority to build a strong network of individuals who challenge, inspire, and elevate them. The most successful people in the world recognize that their network directly influences their net worth. Every conversation, every collaboration, and every opportunity often stems from the people they know. Wealthy individuals do not spend their time with people who drain their energy, limit their thinking, or discourage their ambitions. Instead, they seek out those who push them to be better, challenge them to think bigger, and provide access to knowledge, resources, and opportunities that accelerate success. One of the key reasons a strong network is so valuable is because it provides access to knowledge that cannot be learned in books or classrooms. Experience is one of the greatest teachers. And surrounding yourself with those who have already walked the path you aspire to follow can save years of trial and error. Mentors, advisors, and successful peers can offer insights, strategies, and lessons that help avoid costly mistakes and accelerate progress. The right connections allow individuals to learn from the successes and failures of others rather than having to figure everything out on their own. Beyond knowledge, a powerful network creates opportunities that would otherwise be out of reach. Many of the best deals, investments, and business ventures are not publicly advertised. They are shared within trusted circles. Investors get early access to high-growth startups, executives hear about leadership positions before they are posted, and entrepreneurs receive funding partnerships, and clients through referrals rather than cold outreach. This is why successful people place such a high value on networking, not as a superficial exercise, but as a strategic investment in their future. The people we surround ourselves with also shape our mindset. If someone spends time with individuals who complain, make excuses, and settle for mediocrity, they will inevitably adopt similar thought patterns. But if they engage with people who think big, set ambitious goals, and take decisive action, they will begin to mirror those behaviors. This is why successful individuals make a conscious effort to surround themselves with high achievers, visionaries, and problem solvers. The environment plays a crucial role in personal and financial growth, and the easiest way to elevate one's thinking is to spend time around those who are already operating at a higher level. Building a strong network requires intentional effort. Many people make the mistake of only networking when they need something, but relationships are built over time, not overnight. Those who cultivate genuine, long-term connections understand the importance of adding value before expecting anything in return. They offer help, share insights, and support others without immediately seeking personal gain. This generosity creates trust, and trust is the foundation of a strong network. When people know you are reliable, resourceful, and willing to give, they are more likely to reciprocate when opportunities arise. Networking is not about quantity, it is about quality. A small, well-connected group of influential individuals is far more valuable than a large list of acquaintances with no real connection. Successful people focus on developing deep, meaningful relationships rather than collecting contacts. They seek out individuals who align with their values, complement their strengths, and challenge them to grow. The goal is not just to know successful people, but to be a person that successful people want to know. No one succeeds alone. The people we choose to surround ourselves with determine the trajectory of our success. Every conversation, every introduction, and every relationship has the potential to unlock doors that money cannot buy. Those who understand this principle don't just network, they build a community of like-minded individuals who uplift, inspire, and create opportunities for one another. Wealth is not just about money, it is about knowledge. Those who focus solely on earning will always be limited by what they currently know. But those who obsess over learning, who continuously expand their skills, and who adapt to new information, will always find new ways to create value and increase their income. The fastest way to become a millionaire is not by chasing money, but by becoming the kind of person who naturally attracts wealth through knowledge, expertise, and adaptability. The world is changing at an unprecedented pace. Industries are being disrupted, new technologies are emerging, and the skills that were valuable yesterday may be obsolete tomorrow. Those who fail to learn and evolve will find themselves left behind. But those who embrace lifelong learning, who make it a habit to acquire new skills and stay ahead of trends, position themselves to seize opportunities that others cannot see. Millionaires are not just workers, they are thinkers, strategists, and problem solvers. They understand that their earning potential is directly tied to how much they know and how well they can apply that knowledge. One of the most significant differences between the wealthy and the average person is how they view education. Many people believe learning stops after formal schooling. They assume that once they earn a degree, their knowledge is complete and they simply need to work hard to earn a living. But millionaires think differently. They understand that education is a lifelong process, and they actively seek out new information every day. They read books, listen to podcasts, attend seminars, and surround themselves with people who challenge their thinking. They know that the more they learn, the more they earn. Upgrading skills is one of the most effective ways to accelerate financial success. Many people remain stuck in low-paying jobs because they never invest in developing new capabilities. But those who continuously sharpen their skills, whether in leadership, sales, communication, negotiation, or technology, set themselves apart in the marketplace. They become more valuable to employers, clients, and investors. The world rewards those who bring unique skills to the table, and the best way to increase earning potential is to become exceptional at something that others are willing to pay for. Beyond technical skills, millionaires also invest heavily in mindset development. Financial success is as much about thinking the right way as it is about taking the right actions. Those who study wealth-building principles, understand market trends, and develop a strong mental framework for decision-making consistently outperform those who rely on guesswork and luck. They train their minds to think strategically, manage risks effectively, and make decisions based on logic rather than emotion. This ability to think critically and make informed choices is what allows them to navigate challenges and seize opportunities that others miss. Adaptability is another key factor in wealth creation. The most successful individuals are those who are willing to change, evolve, and pivot when necessary. They do not cling to outdated ideas or resist new ways of doing things. Instead, they embrace change and view it as an opportunity for growth. In business, those who refuse to innovate eventually become irrelevant. But those who stay curious, open-minded, and willing to learn new strategies are the ones who thrive in any economic environment. Millionaires understand that learning is not an expense, it is an investment. They are willing to spend money on books, courses, mentors, and experiences that expand their knowledge. They see education as a tool for multiplying their income and creating more opportunities. While others hesitate to spend money on learning, thinking it is a cost, successful individuals recognize that every dollar spent on knowledge has the potential to generate 10 times more in future earnings. The pursuit of wealth is, at its core, a pursuit of knowledge. Money follows those who understand how to create value, solve problems, and think differently. Those who commit to constant learning will always find themselves ahead of the curve, ready to capitalize on new opportunities and ultimately on the fastest path to financial success. Many people believe that the key to financial success is earning a high income. They focus on working harder, getting promotions, or finding higher paying jobs. While increasing income is important, it is not the true path to wealth. The wealthy understand a fundamental truth. They don't work for money, they make money work for them. Instead of relying on active income alone, they focus on building assets, investments that generate income even when they are not working. This is the real secret to financial freedom. The difference between income and assets is simple but profound. Income is money earned through effort, such as salaries, wages, or freelancing. It requires constant work. The moment someone stops working, the income stops as well. Assets, on the other hand, are things that grow in value or produce income without requiring daily effort. This includes businesses, real estate, stocks, intellectual property, and other investments. Assets continue to generate money even when their owners take a break, go on vacation, or sleep. This is why the wealthy focus on building assets instead of just increasing their paychecks. One of the most powerful wealth-building assets is owning a business. While a job provides a fixed salary, a business offers unlimited income potential. Entrepreneurs who build successful businesses create systems that generate profits without requiring their constant presence. They hire employees, develop automated processes, and scale their operations so that revenue continues to flow whether they are actively involved or not. Many millionaires achieve financial freedom by creating businesses that run without them, allowing them to focus on expansion, investments, or other ventures. Real estate is another major asset that the wealthy invest in. Unlike a salary, which is dependent on active work, real estate properties appreciate in value over time and can generate passive income through rent. Owning rental properties, commercial spaces, or vacation homes allows investors to earn money every month without having to trade time for income. The best part is that real estate can be leveraged using borrowed money to acquire properties that appreciate in value, multiplying wealth at a faster rate than simply saving money. Investing in stocks is another way to make money work for you. Stocks represent ownership in companies, and as businesses grow, so does their value. Dividend-paying stocks provide regular income, while long-term stock investments appreciate over time, creating wealth without requiring active labor. The most successful investors understand that consistently putting money into the right stocks, index funds, or mutual funds, allows their wealth to compound year after year. Beyond traditional investments, assets can also include intellectual property. Books, patents, courses, and digital products can generate ongoing income without requiring continuous work. Musicians earn royalties from songs they wrote years ago, authors make money from books published long ago, and course creators continue to profit from online programs without actively teaching every session. This is the beauty of assets. They continue to work even after the initial effort has been made. The key to building assets is shifting from a mindset of earning and spending to one of investing and growing. Many people earn high incomes but never become wealthy because they spend everything they make. They focus on luxury purchases, expensive lifestyles, and short-term pleasures instead of putting money into things that will generate more money in the future. The wealthy, however, prioritize investing first. They allocate a portion of every dollar they earn toward acquiring assets before spending on discretionary items. Building assets is not just about having money to invest. It is about making smart financial decisions. Even though starting with very little can begin by saving and gradually acquiring income-generating assets. Small investments in stocks, starting a side business, or buying a rental property can grow into substantial wealth over time. The power of compounding ensures that even modest investments can become significant when allowed to grow. Ultimately, wealth is not determined by how much money a person earns, but by how much they own in assets. Those who understand this principle escape the cycle of trading time for money and instead create a financial system that works for them. By focusing on acquiring businesses, real estate, stocks, and other investments that generate passive income, they build lasting wealth that provides freedom, security, and opportunities for generations to come. Failure is often seen as something to be avoided, a sign of weakness or incompetence. Many people fear it so much that they never take risks, never try new things, and never step out of their comfort zones. But the truth is, failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of the journey to success. The most successful people in the world do not fear failure. They embrace it. They understand that every setback carries a valuable lesson. And the faster they fail, the faster they learn. This mindset is what separates those who achieve extraordinary wealth from those who remain stuck in mediocrity. Millionaires know that failure is an essential teacher. Every mistake, every loss, and every misstep provides insight into what works and what doesn't. Instead of letting failure discourage them, they use it as feedback. When an idea doesn't work, they analyze why. When a business venture collapses, they identify the weak points. When a deal falls through, they adjust their strategy. This approach allows them to refine their methods and make better decisions moving forward. The faster they encounter challenges, the sooner they gain the experience needed to succeed. The fear of failure paralyzes many people. They hesitate, overthink, and procrastinate, waiting for the perfect time to take action. But those who succeed understand that there is no perfect time. The only way to learn is by doing. They launch businesses before they feel fully ready, invest in opportunities while still learning, and take on challenges even when there is uncertainty. They know that waiting for perfection leads to stagnation, while taking action, even imperfect action, leads to progress. Some of the world's greatest entrepreneurs and investors have failed more times than they can count. But what made them successful was their ability to bounce back quickly. They did not dwell on their losses or let them define their future. Instead, they viewed every failure as a stepping stone to success. They iterated, improved, and adapted until they found what worked. This process of trial and error is what leads to breakthroughs, innovation, and ultimately massive success. The most successful people also understand that failure is temporary. Just because something doesn't work today doesn't mean it won't work tomorrow. Markets change, consumer needs evolve, and new opportunities emerge. Those who keep going, keep learning, and keep refining their approach eventually find the right formula for success. Persistence is the key. Many people give up too soon, not realizing that their breakthrough was just around the corner. Another important lesson about failure is that it builds resilience. Every challenge overcome strengthens confidence and problem-solving skills. Those who face failure head-on develop the ability to handle setbacks without losing momentum. They become mentally tough, able to navigate uncertainty, rejection, and disappointment without being shaken. This resilience is a critical trait of millionaires. They do not let short-term difficulties derail their long-term vision. Millionaires also surround themselves with people who embrace failure as part of growth. They seek out mentors, coaches, and networks that encourage risk-taking and innovation. They understand that being around people who fear failure will only hold them back. Instead, they align with those who view challenges as learning opportunities and push each other to move forward despite setbacks. One of the biggest differences between those who become wealthy and those who do not is how they handle failure. The average person sees failure as an endpoint, a sign to stop trying, but the successful see it as a beginning, a lesson, and a necessary part of the journey. They move forward, armed with the knowledge gained from every mistake, knowing that each failure brings them one step closer to their ultimate success. Wealth is often seen as something to be accumulated, protected, and stored away. Many people believe that success comes from taking as much as possible, negotiating the best deals for themselves, and focusing on what they can gain. However, the wealthiest and most successful individuals understand a different truth. The more you give, the more you receive. Lasting wealth is built on generosity, on providing value, solving problems, and serving others. The more value you bring to the world, the more success and financial abundance flow back to you. Giving before you get is a principle that applies across all areas of life and business. In relationships, people trust and support those who are willing to help without expecting anything in return. In business, the most successful companies are those that focus on delivering immense value to their customers before asking for a sale. In leadership, the most respected figures are those who serve, mentor, and uplift others rather than simply commanding authority. The act of giving, whether time, knowledge, resources, or opportunities, creates a cycle of trust, goodwill, and reciprocity that leads to even greater rewards in the long run. Millionaires and successful entrepreneurs understand that money is simply a byproduct of solving problems. The most profitable businesses are built on serving the needs of others. Instead of chasing money directly, wealthy individuals focus on creating value. They ask, how can I make someone's life easier? How can I solve a problem? How can I create something useful? When they provide solutions, customers willingly pay for them. The more people they help, the more wealth they accumulate. The richest individuals in the world, from technology pioneers to financial experts, all made their fortunes by giving something valuable first. Whether it was innovative products, groundbreaking ideas, or services that improved people's lives. Generosity is not just about money, it is about mindset. Some of the most powerful forms of giving require no financial resources at all. Sharing knowledge, making introductions, offering mentorship, and giving encouragement all contribute to building strong relationships and networks. Those who freely share their expertise and insights often find that opportunities come back to them in unexpected ways. A simple act of generosity, helping someone find a job, giving a useful piece of advice, or connecting two people who can work together, can open doors to business partnerships, investments, and life-changing opportunities. The law of reciprocity plays a significant role in this process. When people receive something of value, they naturally feel compelled to give something in return. This is why companies offer free content, samples, and trials before asking customers to buy. By providing value up front, they build trust and demonstrate their worth, making people more likely to invest in them. Individuals who operate with this same mindset, giving first and focusing on adding value, find themselves surrounded by people who want to support and elevate them in return. Philanthropy is another key aspect of wealth creation. Many of the world's richest individuals dedicate significant portions of their wealth to charitable causes. They understand that money is most powerful when it is used to make a positive impact. Ironically, those who give generously often find that even more wealth comes back to them. The act of giving aligns with a mindset of abundance, believing that there is always enough to share rather than operating from a scarcity mindset that hoards and fears loss. Generosity also fosters strong relationships and loyalty. Whether in business or personal life, people are drawn to those who genuinely care about their success and well-being. Leaders who prioritize their employees' growth, companies that prioritize customer satisfaction, and individuals who prioritize helping others build lasting connections. These relationships become valuable assets that lead to new opportunities, partnerships, and financial success. The fundamental truth is that success and wealth do not come from taking, but from giving. Those who prioritize service, contribution, and impact find that money naturally follows. When people focus on creating value rather than just chasing profit, they build sustainable success that lasts. Wealth flows to those who give because generosity creates trust, opportunity, and an environment where success multiplies. The journey from zero to millionaire is not about luck, shortcuts, or working endlessly without direction. It is about mastering key principles that drive lasting success. It starts with the right mindset, understanding that wealth is first created in the mind before it manifests in reality. It requires a purpose-driven approach where money is not the ultimate goal, but rather the byproduct of solving problems and creating value. It demands discipline, the ability to delay gratification, and the wisdom to build assets rather than just earning a paycheck. True wealth is not achieved through hard work alone, but through leverage, maximizing resources, networks, and opportunities that multiply success. Surrounding yourself with the right people, those who challenge and inspire you, accelerates your journey. Continuous learning and adaptability are non-negotiable because the world is constantly evolving, and those who fail to upgrade their knowledge will be left behind. Failure is inevitable, but those who embrace it as a stepping stone to growth move forward faster. Every setback is a lesson, every mistake a teacher. The most successful individuals do not fear failure, they fail fast, learn faster, and adapt. They understand that wealth is not about hoarding, but about giving. The more value you create, the more success flows back to you. Ultimately, wealth is not just about money. It is about freedom, impact, and legacy. Those who commit to these principles not only achieve financial success, but also create meaningful lives filled with purpose, contribution, and long-term fulfillment. The road to becoming a millionaire is paved with intentional actions, strategic thinking, and an unwavering belief in continuous growth. The choice is yours. Start today.